What up, world? It's your boy DTH, also known as Drumma The Hero. I've been a huge gamer. I'm an artist, producer. I love music. I love hip hop. I love classical music. But I love deep down since I was a kid. I love music and I love gaming. See, that's how silly I am. That's how crazy I am. I'm everywhere. But long story short, I love music. I love gaming since I was a kid, since I was 2. Grew up in a music family. Grew up in a gaming household. So I always wanted to do some sort of video game vlog or something along those lines. So I decided to go ahead and start one called At Least I Try. The reason I call it At Least I Try is because I've always been the type of person to play all my games on hardcore, the hardest difficulty I could play it on, I will. And most of the time I'm pretty good at them. Only ones I have difficulty on are first-person shooters, the Call of Duties. Playing those single-player mode on hardcore or whatever it is, it's just ridiculous for me. But any other game I'm fairly good at. Fallout I can play on the hardest difficulty because it's very story driven, but even though it is a first person shooter technically, but it's more RPG. But long story short, I love games and I play most of my games on hard. But what I'm trying to do with this one is play some of the games that I'm not too good at, the ones that people want to see nowadays, the ones that people are rooting and raving, and the ones that are most popular nowadays, the Apexes, the Call of Duties, the Fortnites. I've played all these games before, but I've never really showcased my skills because I'm mediocre, I guess you could say. Any other game though, I'm great. I love emulators too, so ROMs, PS2, PS1, SNES. I might do a separate little thing about all my emulation station, my RetroPie and all that stuff. But for this one, I'm really trying to make sure that everything goes perfectly and smoothly, and that I'm pretty much giving you guys an intro to me. So I want to make sure I'm recording. This is my first one. This is the intro, so hopefully you guys enjoy. As far as my system goes, I am running a PC, running a trusty dusty Xbox controller. I do have a wireless Xbox controller. I am up to date, but I just haven't gotten my dongle yet. So I am a PS4 guy, but I love Microsoft, I love Xbox, and I love being able to expand my gaming. So I went ahead and opted for a PC instead of a Xbox. Though I have had Xbox One, I'm just very familiar with upgrading a PC and pushing it to the extreme. With an Xbox, once it's out the box, you get what you get. So I'd much rather be able to expand my system and really push the graphics as much as possible. And the reason why I love Microsoft is because I could do it all with the Microsoft Xbox One controller, which is beautiful. I think some of the games I'm going to be playing mainly on here are going to be like Apex, like I said, and the Call of Duties. But I will dibble and dabble in some of my favorite games. Probably the first one I'll do for you guys, which would be a brief showcase, would probably be the Shadow of Mordor, just because I enjoy this game. It reminds me of the Batman, how the fighting system is, and of course I'm playing it on hard. So I'll probably do that one first. In regards to my system, once again, I am running a PC. I love AMD. I've been using AMD since I was a kid. I use AMD for my music production. I use AMD for my gaming. It's the first system that I upgraded myself. So I am very partial and comfortable with AMD. That being said, my system is AMD. Whoops, wrong system. AMD, I'm running 12 gigs of RAM. Windows 10, of course. I'm running an AMD 6300 with a Radeon RX 580 with the 8 gig. I don't do that 4 gig. I used to have a 2 gig way back in the day, some random GeForce or whatever, GeForce 1030 or something along those lines. But once I got my hands on this sweet Radeon, everything changed, and so I'm very excited about being able to showcase some of the things I do. Granted, I don't have the fastest system in the world, but the beauty about systems, once again, you can upgrade them slowly by slowly. I've had this system actually for 10, 12 years, I believe, 10 years, and I've upgraded it here and there. I actually just added a couple little RGB fans, and I'm pretty much going to max out this system. I'm going to max it out to the to its fullest potential on this particular board. I can run a AMD FX 8350, which would be 8 cores at 5.0 if I'm not mistaken, or 4.4 or something like that, 4.0. And then my my motherboard is an ASRock 97 ASRock 970, and I believe that one maxes out at 64 gigabytes of RAM, only at DDR3. But you know, I don't have the DDR4 or any of the DDR5 systems or anything like that. But like I said, slowly, you know, you game how you can, and whatever you can, whatever you know, you use what you got, pretty much. You know, and you don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it's not working for you, upgrade it. Anyway, that's my little spiel. I'm going to show you guys Shadow of Mordor in the next episode, which will probably be episode 1 of the At Least I Try. I'm kind of halfway through it, but then I'll get into the Apexes and Sekiros and the Call of Duties, and by far, sidebar, Sekiro is probably one of the hardest games I've ever played, hands down, aside from a game called Twisted Tales of Spike McFang on SNES. Y'all let me know if you guys ever heard of that game, Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. Leave a comment below if you have heard of it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment below in regards to what kind of content you guys want to see on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I definitely have music. I have most of, you know, a couple car things of people that I like to watch on YouTube, and a lot of gaming things and Tinker Toys, and you know, a lot of tech stuff on the videos that I watch myself. On my YouTube channel, I do have music, and I will have a lot more gaming content, and I do actually have some gaming content. So if you like what you see, if you feel the vibe, if you like my energy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, and please stay tuned for more content. Once again, it's your boy DTH, also known as Drumma The Hero, signing off. See you guys on episode 1.